Now we shall go. We're already going without having to do anything. But now begins the part where I narrate something. Also, in addition to the going, which is already unfolding. We allow ourselves to relax and settle and be and go and do and have and any of the other really basic verbs of being. Yeah. We know and flow and move and go. Yeah, just being easy, easy with the self and easy with the other phenomena of life. Connecting to the earth. A lot of water element today. Connecting to the water elementals. Flowing and blending with the earth. And we connect to our heart of hearts. That which we actually want most. Center of our creative desire. Anything that pushes us away from our creative desire, wholesome creative desire, we wholeheartedly reject. In our space right now, we welcome only supportive energies and beings for the clear expression of our heart creation. Allowing the aura to expand and be its normal size. Feeling the space within us and around us charging with wholesome and healthy electromagnetism, energizing our Merkaba vehicle, energizing the total field of our being on every level, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, astral, causal, etc. We become charged with Creator's light, Creator's love, Creator's life force, aligning ourselves with all that is, aligning ourselves with truth, beauty, goodness, feeling a merging of Creator's heart and your personal heart. I have an intention to strengthen my personal relationship to Creator, my relationship to the personal version of Creator. I'm happy to share that intention. Tuning into Creator, we may have some intimations of things that are scarcely found between humans. True unconditional care, true unconditional non-judgmental love, comprehensive justice, universal fairness and tolerance. These traits, which are very basic to humanity, but which feel quite exotic at the moment because of our crazy context. We welcome forgiveness as a baseline state, and healthy pride as a baseline state, releasing condemnation, resentment, bitterness, shame, envy, all the classic poisonous emotions, and surrendering to the wisdom and guidance of Creator. We welcome higher beings who are agents of Creator in a direct way, who can help us with our process of surrender, positive surrender. It's not just surrender to external Creator, but internal Creator also. So it's surrender to universal Creator, but also surrender to your personal creative will. Surrender to yourself. Our culture has a bit of a taboo about doing both at the same time and pushes us into an artificial split between self-will and creator will. Let us not perpetuate this split. Let us experience harmony between personal will and universal will. And we surrender to both. Surrender up, surrender down, surrender all around. Which, ironically to some, heightens the power of our will. We welcome the compassion of Creator and the compassion of the self. To gently begin to dispel anything that is not truly of the self or not truly of Creator. If there's any random material in the middle between the surrendering up and surrendering down. And that may reflect also in the literal midline of the body between third and fourth chakras. Hmm. Yeah, kind of right above, below the heart, above the abdominal muscles. Probably manifests there in a physical sense. Hmm. Not a space that gets a lot of attention. How strange. Or maybe part of mass mind control. Mass neglect of human well-being. Meh. Let's give some conscious love to our midline. Chakra 4.5, 3.5, 2.5. 3.5 is what I meant to say. Surrendering up, surrendering down, surrendering all around. May the will of heaven and the will of earth be harmonized. May the spirit and the matter within me be harmonized. May anything blocking my will or Creator's will be neutralized. And if any aspect of will feels too limiting, feel free to flow beyond will as well. Humanity at this time has largely turned its metaphorical back on Creator and on creative willpower. The bulk of humanity is in a state between life and death, not really living, not really dying, a state of massive resistance to what is. The guides want to acknowledge that this creates intense stress for those of us who are loyal to our will and loyal to Creator's will. Creates intense experiences of social disharmony, intense rejections, intense ostracizations. It's a lot to ask of anyone. Those who choose to serve the true Creator are mocked by the people in the churches claiming to serve Creator, just as they are mocked by the materialists who hate spirituality. There's no safe place to be among humans. It's not supposed to be that way. The beloved community is supposed to be a palpable reality. It's not supposed to be a pipe dream. Massive stress is placed upon our nervous systems, enduring the life of an outcast, sometimes for decades, as we simply seek to follow Creator and follow our creative will. Other humans show all manner of fear and hostility. Children are drawn to our bright auras before they are crudely pulled away by some unthinking adult person. It's a very basic rejection that we must live among humans at this time. Very heartbreaking. And the guides always say you are not alone, but we can barely feel that. Still, it bears repeating, we are not alone. There are people of true faith all over the planet. Anytime they attempt to organize, it is fiercely beaten down. Nevertheless, we are everywhere. People of true faith, unconditional surrender to Creator and creative will. We are everywhere. We can see it in each other's eyes. We can feel when we're in the presence of kin. Most often, this remains unconscious, and the kinship goes unexpressed, outwardly not recognized. Nevertheless, it is present. There are friends everywhere. Friends who don't know they are friends. As I am speaking, we are also receiving various positive transmissions. In particular, there's an illuminated Vajra diamond light expression moving through the midline of the body. Thank goodness. We welcome the diamond light of intentional coherence in our midline and throughout our being. The diamond light of perfect wisdom, uncompromising commitment, real joy. In short, a coherent human experience. We welcome this liquid diamond light to flow throughout our being. Blessed be. This is one version of the elixir that harmonizes personal and universal will. And also harmonizes people. Making people into undeniable expressions of the divine. These undeniable expressions are our greatest weapons against mind control and fear. The power of diamond light presence cuts through all illusion, manifests genius, and beats a universal drum for all people. Whether they consider themselves very spiritual or not spiritual at all. It's of no concern. We allow ourselves to be channels for this undeniable energy. Energy which also gives us personal peace and strength. Allows us to sit within our natural boundaries. And completely nullify all malice. It's a tall order to sustain this constantly throughout a lifetime of rejection. It's a lot to ask. But we did come here for a challenge. We'll let this integrate into the more conventionally perceived layers of the body-mind. Physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, astral, causal, and so on. There's a unique harmony within each of us between universal will and our completely unique personal will. There's a version of this diamond light that shines only for you and through you. That's what we would like most. Please and thank you. It's completely non-invasive and yet has the power to change anything. It lacks any kind of personal mind, and yet its intelligence is vast. That intelligence pours into our personal mind, makes us smart and strong. And capable of true love in the harshest environments. There are many patrons and guardians of this diamond light. We welcome their assistance. There are many advanced races of beings, very eager to reactivate this ancient potential in humanity. We welcome their assistance. And the assistance of Earth herself, who remembers her power as we remember ours. The assistance of our sun and stars, providing the literal light to ground the spiritual light within us. We honor all genuine deities, ascended ones, helpers of many kinds, many types of being. All who come in perfectly good faith to assist the activation of this diamond light magic. We welcome. Perhaps it makes a little more emotional sense now to say we are not alone. This is a timeless force, supported by many. Allowing each of us to serve as peace warriors. moving fearlessly through the various gatherings of humans and moving fearlessly through times of solitude. May the perfect actions and reactions be always available to you. May we each be a perfect conduit for the expression of Creator's will through the personal will. And may any other nonsense we've been forced to carry around gracefully dissolve. Breathing into your midline, physicalizing the divine diamond light essence. We welcome this power into our body, mind, and spirit. To make us in the image of Creator. To wield the power available to any thinking being. In a truly accentuated way. Whatever restrictions have been placed upon your thought, let them gracefully dissolve. We are hereby free to know, free to feel, free to experience, free to express, free to think, free to perceive, free to choose active service to Creator and creative will. And the more we make that choice, the more joyful we become. The intelligence of every stage of life and every condition of being is honored. They are honored. As humanity evolves, it will no longer just be children turning towards us. There will be people of all ages and stages allowing themselves to come out of denial of sacred presence. We can do this. It's very simple and very bright. May upper and lower realms be harmonized, metaphorically and literally. The impulses of the higher and lower chakras, the desires of the mind and the body. Feel free to find your own words here of what you'd like to harmonize above and below. Physicalizing this light, breathing into the midline of the body. Yes, you are God, you are Goddess. It is fine. It is not grandiose. It is normal. And you are an individuated spark of light, existing only now, never to be repeated. Let the changeless and the changing be harmonized. Settling into your greater heart, your greater gut. Giving love to your midline. Flowing with pure and true liquid diamond light essence. Whatever that is, whatever those words have evoked. Mm. Perhaps on your next out breath, push out all negativity, everything that would seek to hinder you, the expression of your will, the expression of Creator's will. Gently and firmly release it. Let it be recycled into the cosmos. And on your in breath, if you like, receive more of this delicious, clear essence of being. Rinse and repeat. Breathing in, I experience the cool flame of dynamic Vajra intelligence. Breathing out, I release the false heat of all misguided impulse. Breathing in, I receive the majesty of the unaffected cosmos. Breathing out, I expel temporal human stupidity and anything else that may hinder me. Allowing your body mind to become more intelligent, more alive, more refined, more aligned. And feel free to use your own labels. Something good on the in breath, something not so good on the out breath. That's the spirit. Continuing to physicalize the true essence of clarity into the midline of your body. Conscious in breaths and out breaths. Letting your body do whatever she or he does. Whatever balancing and integration happens. Chills, heat, goosebumps, flatness, whatever your body needs or wants to do to integrate these energies, let it be. And keep breathing. We yield also to our body's intelligence. The body being the most obvious harmonizer of personal and divine will. During our last stretch here, we'll give love to the body. Can still be through the midline, or it can be anywhere you like, anywhere that would like love flowing throughout your being, your physical being. Breathing in care and joy. Breathing out indifference and malice. We make ourselves a fountain of youth through the ancient and universal means, the spiritual means. Regardless of what else is happening within us or around us. May this strength integrate well into us and become part of our baseline. and help us retain our sweetness and release our bitterness. Retain our flexibility and renounce brittleness. Gently bending like the spring bud, the young branch, welcoming the power of life to do its thing. Giving love from head to toe. And gradually relaxing any intense focus you may have. Any of the points of reference that have been named. We can flow into a solid state, a flowing state, allowing everything to integrate. Maybe still in intentional breaths, maybe returning to regular breaths at your own pace. Ooh, if you still have a lot of concentrated diamond light in your midline, let it flow throughout your being. We can release our specific points of reference. Let this all integrate into your baseline state moving forward, so it comes to you effortlessly, whether you're in a moment of conscious practice or not. Relaxed out breath from head to toe. Relaxed in breath from toe to head. Gradually becoming aware again of external circumstances, all the various dances going on outside of the sound of my voice, outside of our protected space here. Swaying yourself back into the music of life. Releasing the concentrated diamond light into normal being. We offer great gratitude to all of our friends joining us, all of the facets of Creator who support this process. We give our gratitude to earth and sky, sun and moon. We give our gratitude to personal self and higher self, and to the other selves here gathered with us. If you're still giving active love to the body, allowing it to move into passive love. Praise be to Creator. Praise be to all that is, all our relations. Gently emerging from our chrysalis into the ordinary now moment, where again many things are taking place. Whatever those things are, however big or small. The buzzing of a bee, the hum of a refrigerator. Indiscriminately, we come back to sensory experience. Ooh, and we can release any meditation practice we may be doing. Yeah, act natural. Huh? 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 What's that? May everything which is unconditionally good about this process sit well with you, become part of you, and me, and all concerned, part of the earth. If anything about this process does not serve you or is not completely good in the most wholesome way, we release it. You don't have to hold on to anything that isn't yours or isn't good. Let it go back to the cosmos. Please and thank you. We retain all that is pure and lovely about this session. Be it so. Ahi, aho.